go for a run. We got 15 miles today. I just wanted to share some tips on running in the hotter months like June, July, and August, especially in Texas because it gets super hot. So there's just a couple tips from me personally. Of course, you can have your own, but here's a couple tips from me. One, most important, make sure you hydrate. Hydrate the night before you run. So if you know you're gonna run that next day, make sure you hydrate, and then make sure you got some kind of hydration system with you while you run. So like for me, I got a couple different run outs, especially if you're running by yourself. I have this running backpack, which is this one that goes around my waist, that has two 16-ounce water bottles, and I have a smaller one for my shorter runs. It's only an 8-ounce water bottle, 5 miles and under. So make sure you stay hydrated. It's most important. Number 2 is know your route, especially if you're running by yourself. You want to know your route. And I have an Apple Watch, so that way if something bad happens, I have my fall protection on. So say I'm running late at night, or you know, early in the morning, and I take a bad fall and I can't get to my phone for whatever reason, I have fall protection, so it automatically call EMS, 911, all this stuff. And knowing your route is also safe because you know where to go, where not to go, you know, kind of, you know, dangerous areas, you know, I don't know, just different stuff, just with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. If you go out for like a later run, or if you go somewhere that you're not too familiar with, what I do is I'll pin my location. So I'll share my location with myself. That way if I get lost, I just hit my navigation system on my watch on my phone, and it'll take me back to where I started. So that's another thing you can do, is share your location with yourself. And if you're using a running app like Nike, Strava, whatever else, I'm sure they're tracking your run or whatever, so you could just kind of follow that back too. So next is really can break or make your run. It's shoes. All right, so going along with shoes, you want to make sure your apparel is good and comfortable as well. When I say apparel, I mean like shirts, shorts, socks, stuff like that, because it all plays a vital role in how successful your run will be. If you're comfortable and dry as possible, you'll have a great run. If you're uncomfortable, wet, and hurting, you probably ain't gonna go that long. So make sure you got some nice, breathable, I like to say flowy in the wind apparel, and lightweight. Again, I like the bright colors just so people can see me and I'm visible. I normally wear long sleeves and short shorts because it's so hot out here in Texas that I don't want to, I got really bad tans. So so that's usually what I run in if it's hot: a long sleeve breathable workout shirt and short shorts, and that's how I get going. Hope these tips are helping you guys, you know, start running, maybe help improve running, stuff like that. But with that being said, apparel is key, and we're finna continue on this run. I'm tripping. So right after hydration, I'm gonna make sure you stretch. I totally forgot all about that. Stretch, foam roll, active warm-up, all that kind of good stuff before, like 5-10 minutes before you start off on your run. Then after you finish, don't just go sit down, You gotta do the same thing over again. 5-10 minutes, cool down. Make sure you got fluids in you, food. So nutrition is good, it's key. Dang, how did I forget that one? But yeah, make sure you stretch. Because if not, the worst thing is to be far and then be out there mile 7, catch a cramp. And you know, I'm halfway there, halfway not. So stretch, man, make sure you stretch.